check my blood glucose up to 16 times a day. I check it when I wake up in the morning, I check it before I go training, I check it when I come home from training, I check it before bed, I check it before dinner. The new device, it seems to be very sleek, it's easy to use, and it seems to have huge benefit. Being able to email my results and being able to track my results over a long period of time and see the trends, it's wonderful technology.
My life's pretty crazy, like a lot of people's, but I'm surrounded by food all of the time. So food is obviously the #1 impact on my blood glucose level. Being a diabetic and being a chef is quite a challenge. I think this device is super convenient. Previously, I would have 5 or 6 blood sugar monitors in the car, in the office, in my sports bag. I've always got my phone with me, I've always got the iBGStar with me. So the convenience and knowing I've got the management tool with me at all times is fantastic. Yeah, I'll look after him, I'll give him a glass of champagne when I see him. All right, mate.
My name's Anne-Marie Branson. I'm a mum to 2 kids with type 1 diabetes. My daughter was diagnosed when she was 9 years old and she's now 12, and my son was diagnosed when he was 13 and he's now 15. Isabella's going to her Year 6 camp in Canberra in October, and that's I think 3 or 4 nights that she'll be away from home. Previously I have had to go to camp with her, manage her diabetes for her during the day and overnight, but the iBGStar will allow her to have a lot more freedom. She'll be able to go to this camp by herself. She won't have to drag her mum along with her. Either Isabella or a teacher will be able to just email me a complete rundown of what's happened during the course of the day, her blood glucose levels, medication that she's had, whether or not her doses have had to be reduced or increased, and I can give them advice based on the information sent to me.
I check my blood glucose throughout the day, somewhere between, I guess, 6 and 10 times a day. I will check first thing in the morning. It's the first thing I do when I wake up and the last thing I do before I fall asleep. And then also before meals, after meals as well. And then throughout the day, if I'm feeling, you know, like I might be low or I might be high, or I just want to check to see where I am. I think the main benefits of the device is that it's so tiny. I love that it's so teeny tiny and that it attaches to my iPhone, which I have attached to me pretty much all the time.
I think Australians with diabetes are turning to social media to talk about their diabetes because peer support is so important with diabetes. It's often really hard to meet somebody else living with type 1 diabetes in our day-to-day communities, but it's always easy to meet somebody living with type 1 in an online community.
It's such an all-consuming thing. You are dealing with this disease 24 hours a day. To know now that you can actually reach out and chat to someone online 24 hours a day so that you know that you're not alone, and you're also letting them know that they're not alone, it just makes a world of difference.
I use social media a lot when it comes to diabetes. I'm really active in the diabetes online community. It's a community made up of dynamic and really vibrant and inspirational people, and I feel really fortunate to be part of it. And I just find that social media is really essential for peer support, and it's really, really important. It's an important way of finding out what the latest and greatest, I guess, is when it comes to diabetes technologies.
Certainly, I think the iBGStar is a real step forward in technology. Finally, diabetics have got a high-tech device that's small, compact and convenient that they can have with them all the time.
It makes it more fun for them. You know, it's cool. It's they're using devices that they use in everyday life now, and having a little thing that plugs into the bottom of your phone or your iPod, you know, it's pretty cool.